Hi guys, before we get started, I want to show you guys something pretty cool. Fresh homemade bread made without kneeling by hand, without waiting around all day, and without making a huge mess in the kitchen. Today, we are testing the VEVOR 15-in-1 bread maker with a 3-pound capacity and non-stick bread pan. And in this video, we are going to do 3 things. First, we are going to unbox it and see exactly what comes with the package. Secondly, we'll take a close look at the machine itself and all of the features. And thirdly, we are putting it straight to the test by making a soft homemade bread loaf to see if this machine actually delivers. So, if you have been thinking about getting a bread maker, this will give you a good idea of what to expect. Alright, let's open the box. Right away, you can see everything is packed really well with protective foam, which is always a good thing because it keeps the machine from getting damaged during shipping. The first thing we see here is the instruction manual. Now, this might not be the most exciting part, but it's actually really useful because the bread maker has 15 different programs. And the manual explains how each one works and what types of bread they are designed for. Next up, we have the accessories that come with the bread maker. First is the measuring cup. This is used to measure things like flour or liquids when you're making your bread. Then we have the measuring spoon, which includes multiple measurements for ingredients like salt, sugar, yeast, bread. Recipe can be very precise, so having accurate measurement is really important. Next, we have the kneading paddle, which is the piece that sits inside the bread pan and does all the work of mixing and kneading the dough. And this particular bread maker comes with 3 different ones, so you don't have to worry if you lose one, you still have 2 extra. And finally, we have the small hook tool, which is used to remove kneading paddle from the loaf after the bread is baked. So that is everything included in the box beside the machine itself. Now let us take a look at the bread maker. Here it comes. That is the main thing today. The VEVOR bread maker has a pretty clean modern design. It feels sturdy and it is not overly bulky, which is nice if you plan on keeping it on your kitchen counter. On the top, we have a glass viewing window, which lets you watch the bread while it is mixing, rising, and baking. I always like the future because it's actually pretty fun to watch the dough come together. On the front, we have the control panel with an LCD display and program buttons. These machines offer 15 different automatic programs, which means you can do more than just basic bread. Some of the programs include things like basic bread, French bread, whole wheat bread, buttermilk bread, quick bread, cake, jam, dough, yogurt, gluten-free, just name it guys. Anything, 15 different kind of things you can do on this machine. So it's actually a pretty versatile kitchen machine. Another big feature is the 3-pound loaf capacity. That means you can make fairly large loaves of bread, which is great if you have a family or just like having extra bread for the week. Now let's open it up and look inside. Inside the machine is the removable bread pan, and this pan has a non-stick coating, which helps prevent bread from sticking and makes cleanup a lot easier. The pan locks into place with a simple twist and can be removed easily. At the bottom of the pan is where the kneading paddle attaches. This paddle connects to the motor inside the machine and spins during the mixing cycle to knead the dough. So instead of kneading dough by hand, the bread maker does everything automatically. Alright, now that we have taken a look at everything, let's actually put it into work. For our first test, we are going to make a simple, soft bread loaf. This is one of the most common types of bread people make in a bread machine because it is perfect for sandwiches, toast, or just eating warm with butter. The ingredients we are using today are pretty simple: warm water, bread flour, sugar, salt, nutmeg, butter, active dry yeast, and 1 egg. One important thing with bread machine is that the order you add the ingredient matters. Most recipes recommend adding the liquid ingredient first, followed by the dry ingredient, and then the yeast go in last on top. This helps keep the yeast from activating too early before the machine starts mixing. But in this case, I'm going in first with the dry ingredient. So right there, I am measuring 3 cups and a half into the mixing bowl, and I'm gonna add my sugar, my yeast. I'm just gonna mix up everything. That there's no order of which I'm doing this. I'm just mixing up everything because the machine does all the work. All you have to do is just to add your ingredient, push the start button, and the machine is gonna do the work. So let's start by adding our everything. Now we add the butter, the flour, sugar, like I said earlier. Once all the ingredients are inside the pan, we'll place it back into the bread maker and twist it slightly so that it locks into place. Then we close the lid. Using the control panel, we are going to select the basic bread setting because that's what we are doing today, just the basic one. This is the standard program used for most soft white bread. Next, we choose the loaf size, and then we select the crust color. Most bread machines allow you to choose between light, medium, or dark crust. For this, I'm going to be going with the medium crust. Once everything is set, we'll press start, and just like that, the bread maker begins the process. The first stage is mixing and kneading. If you look through the viewing window, you will see that the paddle is spinning and pulling all the ingredients together. Over the next few minutes, the dough will start forming into a smooth ball, and I'm going to show you guys. And after the kneading stage, the dough will go through its first rise, where the yeast starts working and the dough expands. Then the machine will knead the dough again briefly before the final rise and baking stage. This is one of the most easiest bread making I've ever done. In the past, I have to knead the dough, I have to do all this thing, but no. If you're interested in this product, the link to this product will be on the description box. You can go ahead and get one for yourself. Don't stress yourself whenever you're in the kitchen. You can make your life comfortable for yourself when you're in the kitchen. Instead of cooking and sweating your way down, you can make things really easy for you. Like I said, the link to this product will be in the description box. You can go ahead and grab one for yourself. Alright, let's go back to what we are saying. The really nice thing about bread machine is that they handle the entire process automatically. I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat that. This does everything. You don't have to knead the dough, wait for it to rise, pinch it down, or move it to a separate room. Everything happens right inside this one machine. Alright, the baking cycle is finished and the kitchen smells absolutely amazing right now. Guys, you need to see how my kitchen is smelling divine. Let's open the lid and see how it turns out. Wow, that actually looks really good. The loaf has a nice golden crust on top, which is exactly what we are hoping for. Now we'll carefully remove the bread pan using oven mitts since it is really hot. Then we gently turn the pan upside down and shake the loaf out. Because of the non-stick coating, the bread slides out pretty easily. If the kneading powder stayed inside the loaf, that is when the hook tool helps pull it out. And there we go, fresh homemade bread. Let's cut into it and see what the inside looks like. The texture looks soft, fluffy, and evenly baked, which is exactly what we want for sandwich bread. This type of bread is perfect for toast, grilled cheese, sandwiches, or just eating warm with butter. So overall, my first impression of the VEVOR 15-in-1 bread maker are really good. It is simple to use, guys. It comes with all the accessories you need to get started, and the non-stick bread pan makes removing the bread really easy. Can you guys see that? Can you see that? The machine is putting everything together. You don't have to worry yourself. You don't have to do nothing. That's it. Just put it and walk away. Do you guys know you can, there's a timer, you can set a timer, you can go and sleep. This is me showing you people. Wow, did you see that? That is the rising part. Everything is nailed and it's now rising. Plus, with 15 different programs, there's a lot of room to experiment with different recipes like whole wheat bread, sweet bread, dough for pizza, and even jam. If you enjoy homemade bread but don't want the hassle of kneading and baking everything manually, a bread maker like this can definitely save you a lot of time. If you'd like to see more bread recipe using this machine, let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Enjoy. Bye.